Okay, Jax. If you know, you know. You know, I've been sitting here for the past 5 days since I watched the last episode, trying to figure out why it doesn't bother me that Sarah Lynn died. And I think it's a combination of the fact that, like, if you're a drinker and your liver, you have liver damage, you need a liver transplant. The transplant board will not approve your transplant. They'll put you way at the fucking bottom of the list, so you're never going to get a liver because you're a drinker. So they blame you. If you're a drug user, they won't let you have whatever organs, drugs damage, which is probably all of them. Fat people probably get lower on the heart transplant list if the cholesterol has clogged their heart and they need a new heart. These are all things that happen. I mean, they have to, there's a lot of people at the same amount of time that need these organs, and there's very few organs. You have to have a criteria somehow, right? So this is reasonable criteria. If you're a smoker, you're not going to get a lung transplant, etc. Because we blame the victim in certain cases. And it's not like, shaking your finger at the person, but if we have three people, two of them are smokers, one of them's not, guess who's going to get the lungs? Ditto for livers with drinkers and etc. Sarah Lynn was, nobody put a gun to her head and forced her to take the drugs. So I think that's part of it. The other part is kind of related to that in a way. This wasn't BoJack's fault. And I think the writers want us to blame BoJack. But I don't. He may blame himself even. But she was clearly, like I said in the last episode, clearly she didn't need any fucking prompting whatsoever. Like one fucking word from him and she started drinking, right? It literally, like she was going to go back to it sooner or later somehow. And sooner or later she was going to do it to the extreme and that was going to kill her. I mean, that's just, I just don't blame BoJack. Unlike all the other shit that BoJack's done. Trust me. I have no hesitation calling him a horse's ass. You know what I mean? You know me. We're getting ready to finish like fucking 36 episodes of this shit. I blame this motherfucker for everything. Except this. This ain't his fault. So, because it ain't his fault, and because she was already predisposed to this shit, and this was going to be the way it was going to turn out for her regardless, sooner or later, I don't feel bad. And I feel like I'm supposed to. Now, I can't read the writers' minds, but I feel like this is all set up for me to feel bad. Now, yeah, I love the character. I'm going to miss the character. I think that the show will be less funny without her. I'm sure they'll make up for it. They're very talented comedians. But, I just don't feel bad. Unlike like the last year's episode 11, which wrecked me. That shit wrecked me. And this one did. The part that wrecked me about this one, this episode 11, was the middle part, not the end. The middle part when he confronted Penny. And just, the voice acting was just brilliant. The dialogue, what they had her say to him was just fucking, just soul crushing, right? And the lead up to it, they gave us enough time, enough runway to like anticipate how bad it was going to be, and then it was that bad. Like, god damn, man. I still expect Charlotte to show up and shoot this motherfucker. That wouldn't surprise me. At some point, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in the hospital at some point in the series. This needs to happen. He needs to be shot. They even did it at the house. House got shot because he was a fucking asshole. That's why I think that this one, it'll be interesting to see when the series is over and we rank all the 11s and we rank all the like pivotal moments and all that stuff. This is gonna be really low for me, like as far as emotional damage it did to me. So I'm curious what you guys think. Like if it really crushed you, if it hit you hard, or if you kind of feel it's the way I did. Personally, I just think the word is underwhelming. It was very underwhelming. Although I love the episode, it's hilarious, and also there's some really cool shit in it with all the fucking time jumps and all this stuff, and and like I said, the cringe moment when he confronted Penny, that was great. But I don't think it landed the way they intended it to. But anyway, enough of that. Let's look forward, not back. This is episode 12, the season finale of season 3. I usually do season finale predictions, but there's not much to do here. The only thing I wonder is the world going to blame BoJack, or are they going to even know he was there? I assume they're going to know he's there, because I assume he would report the body, or maybe try to rush her to the hospital. This could be hilarious, by the way, if she's not dead. I'm assuming she's dead. They definitely left us with that impression, but we won't really know until it's confirmed if they have a funeral for her in this episode. One other thing, all my reactions moving forward are going to be full reactions. So if you want the full reaction, just go over to Patreon. It's $3 a month. That's the cost of $3 a month is little bit more than the cost of one of these. So, you know, basically the cost of a shot. For $3 a month, you can get full reactions to this. You can get early reactions to a lot of series I do, and some other bonus shit. So, you know, Wire and Mr. Robot and shit like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this.
Okay.
Oh, well.
One more song.
Okay, I thought that was a funeral. They were calling out her name for a funeral. Well, at least we're going to get some more Sarah Lynn and flashbacks. That'll always be happening.
Horseman, I'm an old friend.
Well, I'll tell her.
They're doing like parallel storylines. This is a flashback storyline.
BoJack? Oh my God, bring her in.
Oh, she likes him.
And shot fireworks out of your boobs. That was such a moving tribute to gays
Very
in the
troubling.
military.
I like the cheesehead. She must be in Wisconsin.
Kevin Kline, BoJack. He's the only man who truly understands my fragrance. I'll come back in 20 for this.
I haven't thought of Kevin Kline in about as long as this took place in 2007. That's the last time I thought of Kevin Kline. The dude used to be hilarious. Where the fuck is he?
It is so great to see a real friend who knew me before I
Yeah,
got
that's
huge
the
and
ticket.
isn't just...
A real friend.
Looking for a really big guest star.
Oh,
Yeah, he pulled out the
you
script.
want
Yep.
me to be on your show?
He
Well,
wants
I
something
just
from you.
thought
That's right.
It would be
You're
really
a horse's
fun
ass.
for the both of us.
You're a dick.
I'd love to keep hanging out, but these doctors need their posters,
Get
and
the
I'm
fuck
already
out.
pretty exhausted. You should probably go.
That's right.
Okay.
It's all very exhausting. Thanks again for coming.
She got
It's
irritated at
nice
us.
to see you.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, she almost said a friend.
Today we lost an icon. Hashtag she will be
man.
loved.
That-
Hashtag watch the voice.
See,
season
that wrecked
10.
me. That scene wrecked me
Again,
more
for
than
those
the whole
just joining
dying.
us,
You know?
actress and
Which
pop
clearly
star
she... Okay,
Sarah
2016.
Lynn
That's when
is
she died.
dead.
Got it. It's so nice to see a long pause. You. Jesus Christ. See, like I said, that was more gut-wrenching than her dying.
There's no darkness brewing on the horizon. I feel
The
it.
fuck are they doing with her? I
Say,
just don't
hey,
understand
Skippy, I think you better be casting directors.
That's a good question.
Sir. That we're not being paid to discover underutilized character actresses. We're being paid to pilot this blimp.
She must have the same agent as the guy who created this show. That's the only thing I can think of. Or he's fucking her. One or the other. Because, I mean, I love her. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love her. And I knew about her way before I started watching this shit. But, I mean, what the fuck?
Set this boat's controls to faster. Aye, aye, Captain.
They didn't go with the stereotypical parrot voice either. That's interesting.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Tearing each other apart.
Now, here's the thing that
Crates of
irritates me about
spaghetti are
this.
pouring out.
They don't have a budget. Like, you can draw whatever the fuck you want, and they act like they're filmmakers that didn't show it because they didn't have the budget to show it, right?
Pasta is cooking.
Oh, shit. Now we're talking. At least we won't die starving.
Google Hangout is spaghetti scientist Carla Hall. What can you tell us?
Google
Carla?
Hangout. huh?
Tom, access to a fleet of drivers to transport said spaghetti strainers, and in order to strain the spaghetti
Oh,
fast enough, the
shit.
drivers
Why did I fucking think about this? You gotta be shitting me. Never even fucking crossed my mind. They've been teasing this goddamn spaghetti strainer shit all fucking season. And I'm good about fucking making connections and connecting the dots beforehand. Never even crossed my fucking mind.
A movie.
This
During
motherfucker
the day?
could fall
Did I?
into shit and come
One
out
for
smelling like a
Secretariat,
rose.
please.
Unbelievable.
And now to turn my phone off. If anyone needs me in that studios,
Well, I guess he won't be a hero.
I'm not just running for me. I'm running for
Big ass Coke, man.
America. Oh my God.
peanut butter. I'm at your house.
That's right. Listen to all 97 messages, you fucking dumbass dog.
Can't get in. You need to get over here. It's a spaghetti strainer related emergency.
All
He's gonna
buddy,
break in
just
your
as soon
fucking
as I
house.
listen to these other 96 messages.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit.
Spaghetti or not.
Spaghetti or not, you're a... My God.
I thought if you knew I made a big mess that you wouldn't love me anymore.
Sabrina, that's not going to happen.
Well, I
We're
mean, that's kind of a
family
metaphor
now,
for
no
his life.
matter
He
what.
makes a big mess and we all hate his guts. So, not only do we not love him, we actively hate this son of a bitch. Again, though, like, not his fault last episode.
What are you doing here?
You didn't answer your phone. I was worried about you.
Look at him getting all solemn and shit. What are you doing here?
The funeral was huge. There were so many people there.
I like the tarp over his window.
And everyone was just standing around like, well, this is bound to happen. But
Did they hold up a fucking cue card? Because yes, it was bound to happen.
Sorry, BoJack.
Stupid horse. It was bound to fucking happen. If I die of liver disease tomorrow, ain't nobody gonna be crying about me. It's bound to fucking happen, right? I mean, come on. Duh.
For the life that I've lived, and I have nobody in my life who's better off for having known me.
That isn't true.
Isn't it?
Will Arnett's like solemn horse voice is fucking awesome, man. Just the dude's an incredible voice actor. Incredible, man.
Why did you never tell me that?
I guess to preserve some fiction of journalistic objectivity.
Yeah, you've never been objective.
That's a thing.
I know you don't want to hear this, but you're too good to be writing Instagram captions for celebrities.
I'm not just
I'm
writing.
sorry.
Well, she got fired. Don't worry about it.
Ethan around.
Oh, very funny. Is this Jeff from Hammers and More?
No, it's me, BoJack Horseman.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think now more than ever people
Sarah Lynn
need
is the only one
shows
of his
like
co-stars I
Horsing
care
Around.
about. Fuck the rest of them.
I'm just a guy with some bowls full of holes. Thanks again. It's funny.
I can't believe this shit paid off for him. Like this dude, like he never loses, man.
Kind of press, and you can buy most kinds of press.
Well, I hope some of that press makes its way to this reader.
Somebody told me to comment today that the actress who voices Mrs. Princess Caroline looks like Princess Caroline. I haven't seen a photo of her yet, but as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go do that. Because that's a scary thought.
Because I'm selling the company.
Oh.
You know, it's really
shit.
too bad you shut down the agency. Because if you could have held out for just a couple more months, right now, Vim would be running it.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm actually enjoying
Twist that
my
fucking
time
knife.
off. Ralph and I went
Twist
on
that
vacation.
knife,
Can you
goddammit.
believe this?
Right in the kitty cat's back.
I gotta take this. It's my new agent.
Yeah,
Hello?
fuck off.
So anyway,
That's incredible.
They're off. That's incredible. Such a douchebag.
I'm not doing anything else.
Except for enjoying your time off, right?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Another
ridiculous.
amazing offer. It's like you're money, money, money. Even 10% of this would be quite...
Rub it in, you son of a bitch. If you could have just held out a couple more months.
I wasn't a manager. I was an agent.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
there is a difference, as I've explained before. In one of the previous episodes, in the comments, I explained the difference there. Even though the lines get blurred, you know.
What if what I was really supposed to be was a manager?
Yeah,
the
that's the
difference?
ticket. She actually would be a better manager than an agent, by the way.
An agent helps a client find jobs, but a manager helps manage a client's career.
That's
sounds
exactly right. I mean, obviously, the writers would know what the difference between an agent and manager. They have both of them, right? If anybody knows the difference, they would.
Just going back to the same sort of job that made you miserable for the last 20 years.
No, Ralph, don't you get it? This is a...
Fuck off, Ralph. WandaVision made it very clear what we think of people named Ralph.
Anything about that feel weird to you?
Oh, no, see, the horse is being sarcastic.
God, this is going to be awful. Don't tell me this is what they're doing next season.
Dramatic irony.
No, I get
Fucking
the irony.
Ethan
That's
around.
not the
It's
issue.
just- we're gonna be doing
This is
Ethan
a
around all next
guaranteed
season. Fuck
laugh.
that,
You're
man.
giving me the cut to commercial.
And that's a problem for you?
This is Ethan around. It's your show, and we need to tell the audience that.
Actually, this is a good note. This is actually a good note, man. Like, wow, I'm like flabbergasted.
This parenting thing is going to be harder than I thought. And you're looking at me like, now you see what I had to go through.
Exactly. Let's try it.
Well, that went well.
I'm like nodding like this is a real thing. Like I'm actually watching a meeting, right? Jesus Christ. I can't get sucked in, man. I need to maintain my objectivity and not get sucked in. I was literally sitting there nodding. Yeah, they're getting it. Yeah, that works.
As I was saying, I don't think the site
I
needs to be
don't
just
think I
one
could
thing.
work with
I think it
vermin.
can be a
I know this
big...
is a speciesist, right? But I couldn't work with rats or slugs or cockroaches. Those things are fucking disgusting.
Bruce, that shit you said about Hank Hippopoulos last week
Yeah,
was
exactly.
Supernova Red
Fuck
Hot
Hank
Badass.
Hippopoulos.
It wasn't even...
I sell a company for millions of dollars, and you get
Yeah.
a job writing for a
We're
blog.
rolling in cash
What it
now,
rains
baby.
it for.
I think my client can handle it from here. This
Yep.
meeting is
Get
just to
out.
give you, and here's your check. That's all that's needed to be.
Whoa, this is for $8 million.
Yeah, and you hand it to him like hand it to him, not Miss Peanut Butter.
As a millionaire, that'll lead to some interesting stories.
That's never
What
gonna
an
happen.
exciting development. How's that going to change the dynamic?
Yeah, we know you're breaking the fourth wall, motherfucker. He's not keeping this money. He's gonna lose that check on the way out the door.
Hey,
Hi.
Like I said, he's gonna lose the check right here. Hey, you want $8 million?
Cut! They got a lighting issue!
what?
Never have lizards on the set. Terrible idea.
You want to know a secret about your mommy
Don't
and
try to
daddy?
bond. Like you were a terrible
They
influence.
are really... What do you want to be when you grow up, Chloe?
Oh, Jesus Christ, will you shut the hell up?
I want to be like you.
Like me?
Yep, he's out of here.
I need to go.
We need to shoot
Yep,
the rest of
again,
this
he
episode.
bailed
I'm
on
sorry,
you
I
again.
just... I don't belong here.
Where are you going?
So the business has moved out, thank God.
We should go sometime. Together.
Todd.
Because somehow I think he's going to get fucked out of his money.
And tell me if you're gay. It's fine. This isn't the 1600s or some places in the
He
present.
probably just handed her that $8 million, didn't he? Dumbass.
I don't think I am, but I don't think I'm straight either.
Maybe he's asexual. That's okay. I mean, there have been no asexual characters I've ever seen. Like, they just don't show them.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Oh,
$8 million
crap.
is gone.
I accidentally tipped the waitress $8 million.
Because I'd rather get euthanized. Spoiler alert for Marley and me.
That wasn't a spoiler.
So classic Katrina.
Damn.
How would you
I
like
don't really
to
see
be
Angry Peanut Butter
the governor?
very much.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Now, that is a plot development.
Also, I have someone online too trying to get in touch with BoJack Horseman. I have no idea how
shit.
she got this number. It sounds like it's a teenage girl.
Oh,
Tell
shit.
her I don't work for BoJack.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, we can't help you.
Well, this is for the best. She does not need to ever talk to that subject again. Ever. This kind of reminds me of the end of season 2 of Buffy. Dumbass. Okay, Jax. If you know, you know. Wild horses? Half the time I'm laughing is because the animation is so good. What the fuck, man? The fuck was that? What the fuck was that, man? I wonder how long motherfuckers had to wait until the next episode. I'd be fucking pissed. What the fuck was that? God, this show is awesome. Fantastic. What the fuck, man? The fuck was that? What the fuck was that, man? I wonder how long motherfuckers had to wait until the next episode. I'd be fucking pissed. What the fuck was that? God, this show is awesome. Fantastic. You know, it's one thing that says it about Todd. He's still cool with whatever the fuck her name is. I've already forgotten her name again. Even though, yes, you could be mad at BoJack and you can blame BoJack, but she did it too. She knew that BoJack was Todd's friend, and she went there. So, and even if Todd is asexual, which it seems to be what they're saying there, still, there was still a violation of trust there because that wasn't out yet. You know, it wasn't, there was an implied emotional contract here that she broke. You know, although, I mean, she's practically threw herself on Todd and he said no. But then the rationale for that could be because he's asexual, right? You see what I'm saying? It's a very complicated situation. There's a lot of nuance to it. There's a lot of angles. But I can totally understand if he would be upset with her, and he's not. So my point is, we already knew he had a big heart, but that just shows he has a big heart, you know. Because he's not mad at her, he's not vindictive or, you know, petty about that shit. When you could argue he would have a right to be. But he's not. So he's just a good guy, man. He's Todd. You know, Todd's a good guy. Interesting season finale. Interesting season, really. If I was to have to rank the seasons, season 2 is the best. Clearly the best. I'd say season 3 is the worst, so that puts season 1 in the middle. So, in other words, yeah, season 3, season 1, season 2. That's how I would rank them so far. And when I say the worst, I mean they're all good. Every season was good. This season was good. It's just, it wasn't as good as the other two. So, be interesting to see what happens next.